Welcome in, y'all. Hello. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just pulling up the Bible verse because I'm trying to compare it if I really want to do that one. But I'm going to do the one in the book. So, hey, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This your girl, Miss Ray. I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all. Um, Thank you so much. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed, hey family, you my cousin. We are part of the royal family. You are a royal priesthood, right? So this evening I told y'all I was gonna come back and we was gonna talk about the self-care project, right? We working on the self-care project book and you can order that on Amazon. Let me go ahead and give you the Now, I'm not going to be before you long tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get this done and over with and answer any questions if you have any, or feel free to leave a comment. However, so we'll start off with First Peter chapter 4, verse 10 through 11. Now, this one is coming from The Voice, right? Um, the title of today's message is Use Your Gifts. Blessings to you too. Hey, honey. So this one is called Use Your Gifts, right? So we're going to start using our gifts. Now, when we use our gifts, it's kind of hard to use our gifts if we don't know what they are. But it's the very thing that lies within you, the very thing that you are great at, the very thing that you just do without even thinking twice about it. It gets you excited. It just motivates you to want to do more, right? Thank you so much. It motivates you to want to do more. So that's your gift, right? We got to start using our gifts. And it took a long time, like, I don't know. But then think about what people may call you for all the time. Think about what people may ask you for. They may ask you to do something for them. That's your gift. Whatever it is, that's your gift. And it's time to expound on that. So we're going to go over a few ways. We're going to go over a few ways that we can use our gifts, right, for the good of those that love the Lord. Well, for everybody, okay? But, so again, we reading from the Self-Care Project. This is Use Your Gifts. We're coming from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10 through 11. And this is the Voice, okay? That's the version of the Bible that this one is from, the Voice. It says, use whatever gift you've received. So right there, it's telling you in the Bible, scripture, whatever gift that God has given you, that gift that you just do so naturally, use it, right? Use that gift. And it says, for the good of one another. So it don't matter what you are doing, what industry you decide to get in, what industry, whatever niche you trying to walk into, the main thing is that you're doing it for the good of others, whether you're showing love, compassion, empathy, you're showing gratitude, you're showing the mercy of God through you, the grace of God, right? You sharing your story or your testimony, your journey. You said, I have struggled with this my whole life, finding and using my true gift because I love doing so many things. Yes. That is a hard one when you love doing so many things. Hey, Tiana. Hey. Hey, Coben. And so, it is really hard because, like you say, you good at so many things, but what is that thing that you can do even when you're not motivated, right? Those days where you feel like, I don't do this no more. You know you can't let that go. Like, that's that thing. But every season it might change every time. It might change every couple of years. You could switch, you know what I mean? You might want to do something, and then next year you might want to do something else, or maybe it can expound on what you are already doing, and you can continue on through what you're doing, adding to the process. You get what I'm saying? So it's it's not about, I'm gonna talk to y'all about that too. I'm gonna talk to y'all about streamlining, but we ain't gonna do that today. But we gonna talk about streamlining your business, or your gift, whatever it is, if you want to monetize off of your gifts. So, um, let's read on. Here it says, okay, so it says, use whatever gift you receive for the good of one another, so that you can show yourselves to be good stewards of God's grace in all its varieties. Hey, D. So, being a good steward of God's grace, wow, that's that's powerful. You want to be a good steward over everything, not just your finances. You want to be a good steward over your whole entire life. And it says, if you are called upon to talk, speak as though God put the words in your mouth. That means you better come with all type of gladness and boldness, you know. And if you're called upon to serve others, serve as though you had the strength of God behind you. So that means even if you got to ask God to put the super on your natural, so that way you can get it done and you can show that it's God, but God gonna have you doing it effortlessly, like, right? Anything you do in God, it's gonna be effortlessly. It might seem like a challenge before you do it, but He gonna make it so smooth and easy for you. So it's when the foundation and is laid out already, all you got to do is travel the path, no matter what it is that you want to do. Thank you so much. So it says, God gave you your passions and gifts and interests for a reason. He wants you to use and delight in them the same way that He delights in them. These are the things you were created to do and use. Think about a time when you were doing something you were incredibly good at, okay? Did you get in the zone and find time falling away as you pursued your work? Those feelings of purpose and joy you have when you're doing the work, the good work that you were created for, will feed your soul. So, the first question is, what are your strengths? That's the first thing. You got to determine what your strengths are. And the second thing is, what do you feel called to do? That's number 2. And the third thing is, how can the work be used for the good of others? Right? So you want to use your gift for the good of others. That means even if you are exemplifying the fruits of the Spirit while you're doing whatever it is that you want to do, right? So you might have a big picture goal in mind. Just say you got a big $1,000,000 dream in mind. You know that you may not have the resources at this time to get to that big picture dream today. So you want to take the small steps that's going to get you to that big picture dream. So those small steps that God has blessed you with your gifts, as your gifts and your talents and your abilities, those are what you use to get you to that place. Those are the gifts that you use that you can get to that $1,000,000 goal, or that $500,000 goal, whatever your goal is. That's what you're gonna use in this season, right? So whether you're good at programming, computer programming, or you're good at marketing, whatever it is you're good at, the main thing that you want to do though is learn about business. It's not hard to learn about business at all. They have free online courses for you guys where you can learn about entrepreneurship. You can learn about marketing. You can learn about sales, because marketing and sales is 2 different things. You can learn about SEO. You can learn about, because as you start out, if you don't have the resources to hire other people, you're going to have to be every employee of your business, right? When you're using your gift, you're gonna have to be every single employee. So take the CEO title, and that's a cap too, but that ain't in the forefront. You, number one, you gonna be the secretary first. You gonna be the secretary first. So what you do is take some courses that can help you understand business that's behind the scenes, the things that we don't see. Or maybe you want to take a leadership training course, or maybe you want to get a certificate in coaching or what have you, right? Maybe you want to get involved with some coaching or something like that. So you go find online, go Google. Okay, that's what God gave it to you for. He gave you the ability to do it by giving us Google in 2024, right? So go ahead and get out there, look it up. I'm gonna give you the top 10. What is the top 10 places where you can find courses at? Online courses, business courses for free. You gotta go do your own homework. I'm gonna just give you the website names so that y'all can work on it. You said photography is my passion, but it doesn't provide financially. I used to make good money with it when I had a business, but that was when I was young and not really an introvert then. Hey, so you like to do photography the most? Maybe you can turn yourself into a content creator and put your photography online. Whatever it is that you're taking pictures of, unless you're taking pictures of other people. He said invest in REO. That's real estate owned properties. So you can go ahead and is it something else that you like to do? Or is it that you like taking pictures? Maybe you could take pictures and sell them online to different companies. That's a good thing to do. Different companies have you do those. What are they called? Ooh, the like license free, commercial free something photos, and they love nature photography. So you could go. I'm gonna have to get back with you on those companies, or you could Google royalty free photography. That's what it is. That's what you could do. Royalty free photos that you can get paid for. You used to do portrait photography for your business. Um, and then you can also go into real estate with that if you like that. So you can go in real estate and do photos and videos and capture photos of homes for the realtors. You say yes, that's what I do now. You invest in properties, okay? So you already investing in the properties, but the photography, you can probably still do that, and there's different ways you can get creative putting it online, and then switch it up and do videos too if you're gonna be online. That's beautiful, but the pictures definitely get you some props and all of that stuff to put in these photos. Oh, that sounds so cute. That sounds fun. I remember when you know how you go look at houses and stuff, and then they had the props up inside of the kitchen and the living room. They have it like staged, you know what I mean? And a home stager. Oh my goodness! Look, have you ever thought about home staging? Because the props that be set up in there, it be looking like people already live there, but it's really put there to help show other people how their furniture will look in that house, right? So you go in the kitchen and you see this big bowl and it's like pretty yellow fruit sitting on the counter, and you like, oh, that is so cute. They got the lemons out there. Like, how they change that stuff all the time? Honey, I looked online. I looked on it. I touched it. It was fake, right? I look online and look it up. I'm like, oh, this a whole business here. Okay. Hey, Pittsburgh. You said they display a lot of photographers on Google, especially nature photos. Wow. See, he said they display a lot of photographers on Google. You do foreclosures? Okay. That's a lot of picture taking too if you're doing foreclosures where she probably don't want to take pictures of the junk though. Because that's what people leave behind and evictions and all of that stuff. She probably don't want that. So some courses that you can take online for learning about entrepreneurship or business or what have you is number one, you can go to Coursera. Coursera, right? You can go to EDX, which is exactly what it is, EDX. Allison. Allison is Alison. That's number three. Um, Khan Academy, I'm not sure if it's free, but I know they got courses. KHAN Academy. LinkedIn have learning for you as well. So if you want to go to LinkedIn Learning. Harvard, did y'all know Harvard got classes available? Now, if they are entrepreneurship classes, I'm not sure. But Harvard got free online classes that you can take in your spare time, right? And it's another big one like Harvard too, but I don't know which one it is. But Harvard do free classes too, free courses. And so if y'all know somebody that's in college, y'all could tell them so maybe they could transfer that credit over. Oh, your daughter take the free Harvard classes, the Harvard free classes? Wow, yes. Those are wonderful. Okay, so HubSpot, HUB, as in boy, spot, that's one word. So that's what I got for y'all. Oh, Google. Google does courses as well. Now, a lot of times with these courses, you can take the course to get the knowledge, but they may make you pay to get the certificate. So you have to make a decision. Are you looking for a certificate or are you just looking for the learning that you need in order to be the best at it? You're going to have to learn how to be an admin assistant, administrative assistant, right? You're going to have to learn how to do human resources when you get ready to hire people. You're going to have to learn how to be uh, your marketer. You're gonna have to learn how to be your business plan developer. You're gonna learn how to be the grant writer. You're gonna learn how to be everything. The scheduler, okay? You're gonna do a lot of things, but the good part about it is you can always outsource it, right? So outsourcing is a good way to free up your time, give you the freedom that you need if you have the finances. Either you got the time to do it yourself, all of those different tasks and functions, or you can outsource it to other people for them to do for you, which is freeing up your time to be the CEO and wear your CEO cap so you can be creative and innovative. Because that's the whole goal of being an entrepreneur. You want the freedom to just be able to create and grow and be innovative in what you do and learn how to pivot when you need to in the industry, right? So you said Google ones are good also. Yes. You was taking a few for coding. Okay, yep. So it's good to take advantage of classes for whatever you need. Invest in yourself, invest in your learning, invest in your gifts, invest in it, whatever it is that you want to do. Take that time and invest. Think about this. A person that go get a career position will go to college, right? And get a degree. They go to higher learning education, right? A person who has a technical position career, such as like nursing or, simple nursing, not the complicated one, but, they go to trade schools and they get certificates for what they do so that they can go into their industry and a career successfully, right? They get the training that they need. So entrepreneurs are the ones that have to go invest in their learning in so many different aspects. Your learning may not look like they learning where it's all based online. You may have to get out and network. You may have to go to some offline events. You may have to go to seminars. You may have to take courses, right? So you just have to put yourself in a position to where you're seeking out, right? Seeking you should find. Seek out the valuable information that you need to know. And I'm not going to say don't worry about the cost, because somebody can charge you a whole lot of money and don't tell you nothing but a whole lot of fluff. And then you got somebody they may not charge that much and they will tell you every single thing. So YouTube University is a big one, y'all. I know y'all hip to YouTube University. I graduated from there like 20 times already. I'm just kidding. It say, you looking for a strong woman? A strong woman? Wow, like a bodybuilder? Who can teach me more about the holy book? Oh. Oh, okay. I got a grant a few years ago for my photography business. Writing grant proposals is something I'm good at as well. So if you're good at writing grants, right? How about you go online and you can sign up for like those platforms where you can put your work online, and maybe as clients come in, you can get the work and stuff. They may choose you on the platform. They see your profile and everything set up already, and then they choose you to do the work with them. What is those platforms called? Let's see. You know how they do like virtual assistant services and stuff? Let's see. What is it called? I put platforms to sell my services. That's what I Googled, right? They pulling up product ones. But mm, these ain't showing it. But you know, like Fiverr and stuff like that, where you could put your Upwork. Exactly, you right. Upwork, Udemy. Yep, those. That's what I was looking for right there. And it's some more too. Yes. So like those type of companies will be good if you want to put your work online, and then sell it, and they all already have the clients that come to that website that trust them as like a reputable site to bring them to connect them with people like you, versus you having to find a client yourself. You know what I mean? um so it's kind of like an Amazon third party seller, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, those are some good ones you said. Then they have to go and get the real and true experience. Oh, ain't nothing like that real and true experience, is it? That day to day. That's something. You remember what was his name? McGraw Hill. When you in school, McGraw Hill write every single book. It seemed like, I don't know. It seemed like he wrote books from kindergarten all the way up to college. And I don't think he did all of that, but he sure wrote the book, and he gave you the practical advice that of things that to do in the business, which is great. But the everyday scenarios that could come up, the things that could go wrong, you got to get that everyday experience for that. YouTube has taught you so much too. Yes. You can't deal with grants. Yeah, grants is free. You don't got to pay those back. And they got so many grants out there to do so many things. Um, and it's the bad part about it is that a lot of people aren't taking advantage of those grant opportunities. You know, if you an adult, you pay for what you want if you really want to free your time up, or otherwise you will spend years and give up, and then you won't do it because you trying to do everything yourself. That's not a good thing. So you need to learn how to delegate. Not you, honey, but anybody in general, learn how to delegate, so that way a grant writer may be able to assist y'all in getting the grants that you need, because there's pitches. You got to do the pitch. You got to put all of it together, the whole business plan. You got to put together the marketing plan, everything. Like, and if you're not educated in that area, then you have to pay for someone's experience and expertise. So she said yes, Udemy and Upwork, Fiverr, Teachable. Hey, Mo. Oh, I'm just so flattered, Kobo. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yeah, so those are the things that y'all can do in order to use your gifts. Focus on being creative in your gifts. Focus on um, whatever it is that God has put inside of you to do. And like she said, we have multiple gifts. We don't just have one. We just have to make that decision, and that's the hardest thing. But whatever decision you choose to make moving forward on your next step, you will have the peace about it when you get ready to make that step forward. And that's not to say that you can't do all. You can probably implement them all together to make it one. Now, one thing I do say about 7 streams of income, I always feel like 7 streams of income, if you can, they can be all over the place, but that ain't gonna do nothing but make you all over the place, right? So if you're starting out and you always hear about 7 streams, build it up one by one, right? And try to keep it along the same line. So if you're in, we're gonna use, we're gonna use, let's see, you a barber, right? You a barber? Because if you a barber, I could use you. Like if I'm gonna use it anyway. But if you a barber, right? And just say you at work every day, yeah, you. If you at work every single day on your feet, you only limited to a certain amount of customers, right? That's 1 stream of income. Now you may have a oil or beard thing that you may want to sell outside of that, right? Now that's your 2nd stream of income. Now you may want to go and sell capes or starter kits for kids that's transition out of a training program, or maybe you want to offer a training program to help people begin to learn the trade, the art of the trade, right? So that may be another program. That's another stream of income. You see how that those streams of income, maybe you want to write a book about it. That's another stream of income. So I really believe that the best thing to do is put your 7 streams of income along the same lines, if it in the beginning, if it makes sense, and that way you can just have it all flow together. And you're not required to be in different places at different times about different subjects. Now passive income, oh yeah, you can get loose with that. I decided in 2013 to create 7 streams of passive income, and I'm still making money off of 3 of those currently. It's definitely important. Yes, it's definitely important. Everything from beauty products to Snickers. Exactly. Yes, it is so important. Listen, um, and another good part about it is you may want to be an affiliate for another company. That's a whole nother stream, right? And that those pay good money. Being an affiliate for a company, if you work your hand right, that is some good money. And you can do it in any industry. It don't matter what niche you are in. You can become an affiliate for a reputable company and sell their products. That takes out so much work of you having to build a website, build this, because they usually have it already put together for you, right? They got the products for you. You ain't got to go getting it. Hey Jeff, you said writing a book is not easy. All right. Writing a book requires you to first sit down and think about what you want to write about. That's where you start. Think about what you want to write about, because it depends on what, if you're doing it for industry, is you trying to write an autobiography, a biography, a fictional, non-fictional, what type of book are you trying to write? So you got to think about what you want to write. That's where you start. The passion. What you mean? So yeah, being an affiliate marketer is really good, and especially if you have a niche that people need. Like if you're in a niche that people really need, and you really, really, really know how to, and when you get out there, you go. I was just talking to somebody today, and it was like, how they wanted to take a break, slow down and stuff. And I said, now when you starting out, you got to keep going. You got to keep going higher, keep going fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially until you get to that place where it's kind of on autopilot, right? You got to build up and get your clients first. Yeah, you got to have a passion to write, because even people who have the passion, it take them years to write a book. You're right. Exactly. I wrote a book, just never published it. I used to write all the time. I definitely want to write another one. You can hire a ghostwriter. Yes, you can hire a ghostwriter. And then you can actually too, and then if he don't want to do the work either, Cam, if you don't want to do the work either, you could just go hire a publishing company and let them get a piece of your royalties if you want to streamline and do that. But if you want all of your royalties in, you could publish it yourself. You said, wow, before this video came on, I was thinking about starting 4 businesses. I was wondering if I should go through it. And if so, should I do 4 businesses all at the same time? I feel like you do what you feel you capable of doing. Everybody energy levels is different, but you don't want to experience burnout either as well. So maybe you want to do them one by one, step by step, like back to back. Once you get one up and running, get the next one. You know, you can have the next one in the process of being started, depending on how you are. Because you may have a lot of energy. You may be young, but honey, when you get up here, you be like, hold on now, wait a minute. You know, and then you get your best energy at whatever time you get your best energy. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my leg. I be sitting on my leg all the time. Okay, so let me fix myself. So, you definitely can do anything is possible. That's one thing for sure. Anything is possible. It's just, do you know that being totally 100% honest with yourself, are you capable to do 4 businesses at the same exact time, starting them up? Not doing them, but starting them up. That's what you have to ask yourself. Autobiography, nobody wants to deal with the ego. Okay, well, you got to figure out what you want to write about. Maybe you want to write about somebody else's life then. I don't know what you want to do. What type of industry you want to go in with your books? Self-help? So yeah, that's what I wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all about. We will talk about outsourcing. Maybe we should talk about outsourcing tomorrow or something, or the next time I do a video, because outsourcing is very important, and there are some companies that you can outsource to as well and get yourself going, for website. Matter of fact, we could talk about it now. Y'all got something to do tonight? If y'all ain't got nothing to do, we can talk about it now. Get it on over with, right? As a matter of fact, Survival Chick already mentioned some of the places, some of those courses that we just mentioned earlier. The Fiverrs and the Teachable and Udemy's and Upworks, those are some places that you can find people to do your stuff too, right? Now, why you laughing at me? Those are some places that y'all could find people to do the work for y'all as well. Y'all can find people to help y'all build a website. Stop trying to stress yourself out and trying to figure out how you gonna do this website. And stop looking for people on Facebook that's talking about, I'm offering a $99 special to do your website for you. Then they run off with your money. Don't do that. No, 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 no. Go to one of them platforms that you know, if it don't work out the way you intend for it to work out, at least you can get your money back. I tell you, that happened to me like 20 years ago when Facebook came out, and I was heated, okay? But and the crazy part, I was watching this person, this lady, she was doing the actual websites, right? And she was posting the results, the pictures and stuff like that. So I don't understand how, but hey, people do what they do. Thank you. Yeah, stop trying to do it all alone. That's going to create burnout so much faster. You want to be creative. I'm telling you, you want to go out there and capture the photos. You want to go out there and capture the experience. You want to go out there and shake hands with the people that's going to put you in the right rooms where you need to be. You want to go out there and network, right? You want to go to those leadership training events that you need to be at. So you got to free your time up. If you really want if you're really serious about business, free your time out with those tasks, those everyday tasks, and let somebody else do it. If you trying to do a video, make a video and outsource it if you need to, and let somebody else edit it, or however it goes, you know? That's what why are you asking how old I am? I'm as old as my tongue, and it's a little bit older than my teeth. That's how old I am. You don't ask a woman her age, right? Time don't exist. Only in for y'all, for some people. I make my own websites, logos, marketing designs. It does get to be too much. Yes, it does. That website alone. The logos probably like you probably could do the logos with ease and real quick, but those marketing the marketing things too, because when you do marketing you got to do testing with your marketing. You know, you don't want to get gypped like the people do when they go invest in the coin stock biz or biz, whatever, what is that, coin biz, whatever. When they go invest in that, if you going in there with $20 and that's the last of your name, you probably gonna lose before you win, right? So you want to go ahead and um do what you need to do. Just give it to somebody else to do it. Stop. Don't try to do it yourself. Don't do nothing. Don't try to do it alone. Give it to somebody else that's very much good at it. And then with the marketing as well, when you put the marketing out there, you're going to have to split it. A/B testing, right? You're going to have to play with designs, like you said. You have to understand the psychology behind it. Thank you. You said 35. Oh, well, thank you. You're very intelligent. Like, why? Oh, okay. Why? Wait a minute now. So, that's what I have for y'all tonight, y'all. Like the button. Y'all talking about how old am I and you trying to figure out my age. Did you like the button? Could you click the like button, Danny? Huh? Did you like the video? But that's what I have for y'all tonight, y'all. That's all I have. I hope y'all put y'all you said always. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope y'all put y'all gifts to good use. I hope you get clarity on what your gifts is, right? And use the gifts, right? In this season. Look at what the season and the market is bringing for you. Crazy, right? He's done. He does. Thank you so much for always being a great supporter and being part of the family. You my cousin, right? That's what family do. See, what did we say earlier in the last video? The real people gonna ask how you doing. The fake ones gonna ask what you doing. If that ain't the truth. But I hope y'all use y'all gifts, y'all. Please use y'all gifts to the best of y'all ability. Do y'all got any questions or anything y'all would like for me to discuss that maybe I didn't discuss tonight about business, not my personal life? Well, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. We got to have a praise break for Cam. Hallelujah. We're going to have a praise break. That's right. Go on and get in that word. It ain't because of me. It's because of you. But praise the Lord that you're there. All right, y'all. I love y'all with the love of God. I thank you so much for tuning in and always being great supporters, great family, great friends, great community to interact with every single day. I love y'all so much. You said you trying to use yours, but you need to choose one. Yours sounds so good. It sounds like you need to just put them in a hat, fold the paper up, and just dig in and be like, which one I'm going to do? Take a pick. Both of them, they sound good. Yeah, that's the problem. That be the problem. Trying to do too much at the same time. Exactly. Is that perfect? That's a perfect one. Ooh. You tried that too? You tried that? Oh my goodness. And that didn't work. That sound like me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. God bless you too, honey. That sound like me. Oh my goodness. But it'll come to you. Maybe, you know what? Even with Tiana, maybe y'all could do two at a time. Just start off doing two. Try that. And then see how it works from there. Especially if you're having help. Like if you gonna outsource the stuff, do it. Do it. Yes. You will. You will. Definitely. You already got it. You just warn with yourself about it. Go with your first mind, not the second one. All right. I love y'all so much. I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're just not clicking on this video, go ahead and rewind it all the way back to the beginning. Listen to the video. I do want to share with y'all that we have the book club, right? If you're interested in the book club, sign it up. We are reading Think This, Not That, right? And that is every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is a private, safe space where we come together, we commune, and we interact, and we talk about our perspectives of the book that we are reading. We are currently on, depending on when you see this video, but right now, as of today, we are on chapter 2. We going into chapter 2, so you still have time to join. Don't feel like you need to start at the beginning. You can feel free to join at any given time. All right. So if you want to know how to sign up for that, go to the community tab on my page and you can sign up. Send me an email and I'll send you the link to the Zoom. It is absolutely free, y'all. Absolutely free. You take care and stay safe as well. And I love y'all with the love of God. And until next time, God bless you too. God bless you. Y'all have a good night, all right? And then let's grow, right? We got to grow. I can't forget to say that. Let's grow. Until next time, y'all.